Hello and welcome back to the Singlife Nations Cup for 2025. We are here to see the Singapore Vanders take on Papua New Guinea Pepes. I'm Tamara Weatherburn, and joining me in commentary today is Kimberly Lim. Kim, welcome back to the third game we're doing together today.
Yes. Hi Tamara, excited to be back here with you for the third game. We've had two really exciting matches with Kenya versus Malaysia as well as Singapore A and Isle of Man. So coming to this final game, of course, I have a soft heart for Singapore. Really excited to see how they'll go up against Papua New Guinea.
And of course, we will call on the teams shortly.
Welcome along to the OCBC Arena match day 2 of the Singlife Nations Cup 2025. It's time for the big one today. Papua New Guinea up against the Singapore Vanders. Allow me to introduce Team Papua New Guinea. Starting at goal shooter, Kailani Brazier. At goal attack, Kala Ali. At wing attack, co-captain Michaela Kadlacek. At center, co-captain Chloe Litherland. At wing defense, Tina Poha. At goal defense, Leslie Taviri. At goalkeeper, Monique Rosio. Their substitutes, Bronte Groze, Tylee Hampton, Arira Mia Oda, Haris Sara, Clara Scott. Head coach, Lua Rikis. Assistant coach, Helen Edwards. Team manager, Joseph Ikufu. Physiotherapist, Yaki Maria. Strength and conditioning coach, Eileen Samoa Simet. And that is your team, Papua New Guinea. Now, OCBC Arena, it's time for me to introduce the Singapore Vanders. At goal shooter, Amandip Chahal. At goal attack, co-captain To Kai Wei. At wing attack, Angelina Lim. At center, Rachel Ling. At wing defense, Ko Ting Fang. At goal defense, Jamie Lim. And at goalkeeper, Rina Divya. Their substitutes, Go Wei Ping, Kei Shalini, Lee Pei Shan, Tan Yi Chie, Yu Shu Ning. Head coach, Tara Steele. Assistant coach, Dewi Zainal. Specialist coach, Jenny Brazil. Team manager, Lo Hui Yu. And physiotherapist, Ng Chuen Ti. That is your team, Singapore Vanders. And your match officials, the umpires for today's match are Rachel Stebbings and Jordan Kiss, with reserve umpire Kwan Yi Tang. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. The OCBC Arena is ready. It's time to play netball between Papua New Guinea and your Singapore Vanders.
And we are just moments away from kicking off this game between the Singapore Vanders and the Papua New Guinea Pepes. We have umpires Rachel Stebbings, Jordan Kiss, reserved Kwan Yi Tang as they deliver the match ball.
The wait is over. Here come the umpires.
And the countdown is on. And we are underway. Papua New Guinea with the centre pass. Early break as they progress down court. Quick connection into the shooting circle. And Kim, interestingly, unchanged starting lineups for both teams from how they started in round 1 yesterday. A lot of confidence from both coaches to give the same 7 the nod. What can we expect from this matchup?
I think with Singapore and Papua New Guinea, they're both very familiar with each other's play. They play quite a similar style as well. They're both fast and really agile. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of physicality out on court.
Physicality, speed, agility, things we can expect from both sides. 1 apiece in this opening quarter. And of course, Singapore Vanders donning the blue uniform today. Oh, and beautiful tip from Rena. Collected by Rachel Ling, and they are off down court. Little step on, off balance. That's okay, able to find Amandeep, who we were talking about earlier, Kim. Such a clever goal shooter. Screening now. Beautiful drive onto circle edge from Rachel. Oh, and PNG able to come up with the intercept. Taviri, goal defense. PNG so quick to the ball. Now a combination to watch down here in this Papua New Guinea lineup. Co-captains Kaldasek and Liverland linking in wing attack center. And Singapore with the ball, looks long. Bounce pass into Amandeep. Beautiful timing coming off the hold. And another point on the board. Center pass, quick over the line. Beautiful connections in, bounce pass out. And another one on the board for Singapore, 1-3. Just over 12 minutes to go. Brazier driving up the middle, beautiful split. No goal, calls umpire Jordan Kiss. And Singapore so quick on transition, Kim.
Just wanted to pull it back to the offensive contact earlier on. I think yesterday as well, Ali got quite a few offensive contacts as Ego attacked with hands just holding on to the defender.
Absolutely. Something Coach Lua Rickies will no doubt be looking to clean up. Amandeep within range. And the crowd here no doubt to support host nation Singapore. Brazier out of the circle. Looking long. Oh, Rena almost getting a hand to it. Quick kick out from Brazier. Steadying herself under the post. And strong from Brazier in these opening minutes.
Smart play from her as well. She knows that Rena is really long, so she's been commanding the front space and really popping on a good timing.
She certainly has, and combining well with Ali out in goal attack. And PNG ranked 33. Singapore Vanders ranked 22 in the world. PNG competing at their 10th Nations Cup. And of course had a thrilling win. Oh, beautiful work there. Amandeep out of play.
Really smart from the PNG goalkeeper. She just tracked Kai Wei along the baseline and went for the intercept.
She did, and Rosu, excellent game from her yesterday. Kim, you said it, we were going to have an excellent matchup here today. And nearly 5 minutes in, these teams are pairing up really well. Singapore have the lead though, up by 3. And another one on the board, making the difference too. And of course that close win to PNG against Malaysia yesterday, 56-53. They had 3 debutants in Scott, Hampton and Rosu, who has shown that as a new player into this side, She is comfortable with the big plays, getting the big wins. Beautiful work on the outside. Brazier perhaps in range then. Could have seemed to pop that one up rather than turning. Lovely fake from Kaldasek. Oh, and the Vanders. Rena, she is racing down court.
Not to be too critical of shooters, but I feel like Brazier should have put up the shot earlier on. Just too many passes and allowed Rina to go for an intercept.
And we spoke earlier, very bold of us, little mid-court, telling the shooters what to do. But it is so important for shooters to take those opportunities when they come. As we saw, they can be spoilt so quickly if you don't take them when they arise. Amandeep stepping in. Oh, and beautiful balance to finish that shot. Just 172 centimeters. She certainly plays so much taller. So clever with her body positioning and her movements.
And she has what I like to call gadget arms. Wherever the ball is placed, oh, she's able to pull it in really nicely.
And 61 caps to her name. Vander's another opportunity here. Cross-court ball down court. Great take. Such an experienced unit. Looks long. Oh, can't quite pull. Oh. Wow. That was impressive from Kaiwei. Able to collect the ball, jump out of court, and because she threw it back into the hands of Rosu, who had landed out of court, Singapore were able to retain the ball. Beautiful roll. Just collecting the sign courtside. Few wayward passes. Do we think that Singapore might need to just take a little breath, settle in a bit more to this game? We know that speed is going to be part of their style, but we want to reduce those errors while still using the speed.
Yes, exactly. And we can see from this opening minutes, PNG is able to keep up with the speed. So perhaps just putting a bit more of change of direction and keeping that run a bit shorter would help them.
And with such a fast game, will we see these starting 7 lineups run out the 60 minutes, or perhaps expect a few changes, injecting some fresh legs from the bench? It's a big week. PNG with the center pass. Oh, great work to balance and just find Brazier under the ring. The step on, but still able to deliver a quality pass in. Oh, looking over, well done. Just drew Russo out of the circle, able to connect under the post. Little dodge there to find the open space from Poha. Just 24 years of age and 2 caps to her name, Poha from PNG. Impressive already.
Smart from Jamie. She read the body language of the mid-court, trying to drop the ball and just went for it.
And the Vanders working quickly down court. And just another little error. No doubt Coach Tara will be looking for her players to reduce those small errors. Certainly some great pressure from PNG, but we know from yesterday's opening game that the Vanders can play some quality netball. Circle edge. Finds Amandeep. Steps in. Comes up with the rebound. And of course that opening match for Singapore, they took on Isle of Man with an impressive win, 61-37.
I'm really loving hearing Rina's voice from the back. While the shooters are shooting, she's still shouting out commands.
And that's what you want from your keepers. It's what you want from all your teammates. But just such a united front we can see in the Singapore team. And of course, 119 caps to your name, Kim. How important is it to have a united and cohesive group in these big tournaments?
No, it's such a long week, many games to play. We need all players to be able to rotate in and out of the court without much disruption to the play. So like what the Singapore team has been showing, whoever comes on court, they're able to just pick it up and go.
And as you make those rotations, you need to see those players have an immediate impact on the game. Contact call sees Jamie Lim out of play, out of the circle. Rena doing a lot of work back there to cover 2 players. But Brazier so strong under the post. 6-11, Singapore's way, 4 to go. And Singapore with the center pass. Oh, Litherland. Contact call.
Just a little shove to the back, friendly fire.
It's certainly hotly contested out there as we see Kai Wei, strong entry into the circle. Certainly can expect more of that from her, combining well early with Amandeep. An experienced combination. They'll look to use the full space of the circle to rotate and open each other up. Now we can see a wall here, very effective, taking up a lot of space. Oh, and beautifully creating that intercept for Rena, well read. She was very impressive in game 1. A few mistimed intercepts which she wasn't able to pull off, but you have to give your keepers the opportunity and the room to have a crack, because those rewards will start to pay off as they get their timing, as we've just seen with Rena. And another one from Singapore. The crowd loves it.
So Kai Wei really wanting to play the second phase fast, but Angelina just going a bit too deep at the moment.
Amandeep, ball in hand. Adds another start to her shooting tally.
So I think you did bring it up on commentary yesterday, where the attackers from Singapore tend to go into the pocket a lot. And it seems that Papua New Guinea has actually picked up on that.
Yes.
And they're starting to actually shut them off in the circle to isolate the ball carrier.
And no doubt all teams will be doing their match analysis. An offensive contact. We see Brazier out of play. Down court. Good connections. And Amandeep so strong on that front hold. What I really like is the timing on her setup. She's not there too early, which gives the defenders opportunity to get set or to get their feet moving around.
And also her ability to keep the goalkeeper behind her allows the mid-court players to really drive in the pockets for a long ball.
That's what we said. She certainly plays tall. Very clever shooter. Combining beautifully with Kai Wei, who sinks another one, the co-captain. Litherland finds Kaldasek. Looks tally, but here comes Rena again. PNG will need to adapt to that quickly. Reset ball. They move it on little step around. Oh, and another beautiful mid-range shot. This starting lineup incredibly effective. And the commentators curse, I've spoken too soon. As the ball drops out over the goal line. Rosu cross court. Probably need to see PNG with a closer option on that goal line throw in. Working the ball down court. Quick play there. Oh, long ball. But will take the contact call. 2-on-1. Beautiful movement onto circle edge as we just get outplayed by the siren. PNG unable to finish a goal for the end of the first quarter. Scores are
17-6 against Papua New Guinea. 3 more quarters left to play. Let's have a look at the highlights from Q1.
Scores are 17-6. What an impressive first quarter of netball. Who has impressed you early, Kim?
Amandeep.
Amandeep. Oh, and such an excellent choice. She's been so beautiful in the circle. What about her movements in there makes her so effective?
I think her prep work, she's reading off where her players are going and really securing the space for them. That also puts her on the ball side every time they're ready to pass to her. But of course, another player to call out is Rina. She's had a fantastic first quarter again, coming out for the intercepts, really reading the PNG attack well.
She has been fantastic. 2 very clean intercepts to her name. And of course, Rosu from Papua New Guinea doing a mountain of work in keeper as well. With post down the other end, Brazier, a strong option for the Papua New Guinea Peppies. Both teams will be looking to increase on the scores going into this second term. Papua New Guinea versus Singapore here at the Nations Cup. We'll be right back very soon. And welcome back to the second quarter. The whistle's blown, we're underway. Singapore versus Papua New Guinea. 17-6, the score. Way of Singapore after the first quarter. Both teams very explosive, agile, dynamic styles matching up really excitingly. Able to keep it in, but collected by Singapore. A little replay there. The strong hands from Ting Fang. Little bounce pass out. Amandeep, quick release of the ball, repositions and finds her partner in crime, Kai Wei, under the circle. With the center pass again. Amandeep clearing out of the circle just to open it up for Kai Wei. Beautiful entry. And the bullet pass in. Peppies. They'll be looking to reduce this margin. Unfortunately, not this time. Singapore so strong in defense. Rina unable to connect on that long pass, but they'll maintain possession with the throw-in. Good patience. Recognize the change in defenders. And PNG with the ball. Oh, beautiful quick play. Unfortunately, just sneaks through the hands of Brazier. And of course, entering the shooting circle, Scott jumping into goal attack to partner with Brazier. Litherland moving from center into wing defense. We saw this yesterday. So strong on defense. We see Gross into goal defense as the Singapore Vanders find themselves underneath the post again.
Again, just good vision from Angelina Lim, just looking long and being daring to release the ball.
So much trust from this mid-court combination to find their shooters. Oh, but the PNG Peppies able to win this one. Working down court. Injection of Sarah Harris into the center. And another one for the Peppies. 7:20. Contact call. Brazier up the middle. Working the back space, splits to get herself closer to the post. Oh, and Rena too strong on the rebound. Let's just talk about Rena for a minute. She has been so strong in this opening half. Able to come out on the hunt, but also so great at positioning for those rebounds.
She's had really good partnership with Jamie, both of them having really good switches as well, always taking the front space of the shooters.
And Jamie, another talented defender. Connection to circle edge, reset. Oh, the speed of that release and give and go. Little end in the air. Oh, sorry, Harris in the air. She's had an immediate impact coming on. Beautiful elevation. And Amandeep finishes off for the Vanders. Oh, a little Falcon. It's the first one we've seen for the tournament.
Many more to come.
Many more to come. Pocket, unable to gather. Just a little bit flat into the pocket there. And of course, those pocket balls are dangerous when you have a player like Rena sitting back. She will eat those for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Looking long, strong take from Kaiwei. Swing ball. Beautiful split. And the screen from Kaiwei. Such a clever combination, working together to protect the space in that shooting circle. Bounce pass, oh, and opens beautifully. The timing in this attack end, very, very smooth.
So these players have played together for many years, especially Angelina, Kaiwei, and Amandeep. They're both from the same, all from the same club actually. And that club's signature play is actually fast, short, and their specialty is actually the bounce pass.
And you can see it, they are utilizing it. Hard to predict, hard to defend. And tell me, who do they play for locally?
So they actually play for the Sneakers Club. So it's one of the most prominent clubs in Singapore with long history.
Okay. Exciting. You can certainly see those connections on court as Kaiwei takes a little tumble. $8:30 to go. 24-8, the way of Singapore. And another one on the board. This is the third of the 3 games that we've had in day 2 of competition. Singapore A taking on Isle of Man in an exciting... Oh, and another one. Jamie Lim. Beautifully read, but also able to stay composed and balanced after the intercept. So important to be able to progress the ball down court quickly. She connects with Kaiwei. So strong on the take. Just checking Rose's okay. She's back up. Good look, but just a little late on the contest. Straight back into it with strong hands over, but the Vanders so strong in attack. PNG forcing them to look back here. Amandeep's a long way out of the circle, but well balanced. Kaiwei already made her entry. Oh, and the half roll. Balances. And unable to convert that one, and PNG with the rebound. Strong take from Gross. We were talking about her earlier. She made a great entry into the game yesterday.
Only 16 years old, but already playing like a well-experienced player.
Well beyond her years. So impressive.
And I think she just does bring a lot more height into the circle as well. So Taveri was 172 cm, but with Gross at 181 cm. Rina again with a really nice tip and collect on the rebound.
As they transition quickly down court. And Kim, very familiar with the Nations Cup yourself, having played in a number of them. How do these teams go backing up day to day with such high pressure matches?
Of course, I think they're playing 6 to 7 games per week. It's a huge load for any individual to take on. But hence why you can see all the coaches are actually rotating their bench. Almost all 12 players are taking the court to share the load.
And load management, so important in these week-long competitions. Something head coach Tara Steele so familiar with. So we look to the Kenyan side. Still here in the crowd after their win just before. 62 to 47 over Malaysia. The defending champions, who of course came up in last year's final match against Singapore, taking the win. Singapore will be out to look to knock them off. PNG with the center pass. 5 minutes to go. Kim, what can we expect going to the second half? Do we expect any changes, or do we think they might run out these lineups?
I think both teams will be making changes for a different reason. Singapore, with the scoreline right now, will be load management, and PNG really will be trying to find their rhythm.
Plenty of opportunities here throughout the week. Rina with the ball. Oh, beautifully done. Brazier looking to convert. The hard work of her teammate, and she does. So we see the PNG coaching staff on the sideline. Lua Ricky's head coach. Helen Edwards, assistant coach.
Bounce pass to Yijie, moving too fast. Unfortunately, unable to pull it in.
Oh, but such control on that intercept. Read it beautifully. Patience here. Unable to convert. Kai Wei has her back, but also misses. Unusual from these shooters, have been so accurate to start this game. Shooting at nearly 90% as well yesterday in their first game. And PNG able to convert. Another opportunity here. Under the post. Brazier. Unable to drop that one in. But they will have another opportunity here. Throw in. Rachel Stebbings, umpire, just setting the penalty. Brazier, good reach. Oh, clever bounce pass. Passing across her body. Oh, and nearly a beautiful play. Scott unable to just grab that in, opting to take it with one hand, but it was a beautiful goal line drive. Transition down court. Jamie Lynn getting a lot of ball, bringing it down and connecting with the attack end. footwork.
Yes,
Footwork
unfortunately, a
call
full call on Han Yijie.
PNG. Oh, great drive from Caldesec. Oh, too strong. Ting Fang has done a mountain of work there in that wing defense position. Often a thankless position, but she has shown the importance of shutting down a wing attack. And Caldesec for PNG, so damaging yesterday. She will be one that they will need to keep attention on this game. Oh, Rena almost comes up with it, but Brazier able to pull that in, and Scott finishing off with the conversion. The PNG Peppies cheering their side along. Just over a minute. Oh, Rosu Redwell flicks it in, but Singapore all over the scraps.
Rosu 186 cm, but she has shown her agility to be able to go for the bounce passes as well as the high, making her a threat in the circle.
Very agile, and we have a tactical change. As we know, has to be after the goal. Jordan Kiss resuming play. I believe Hampton has entered the court into that goal attack position. Singapore working down court. Kaiwei presenting front position, but will take it back to the penalty. Deep steps in within range. $20 seconds to go. They'll look to add one more to their tally. Oh, but spoiled by the beautiful defense of Harris. She has come on really well for PNG. 3 seconds. Oh, and a swish to bring it into half time. Scores are 29-14.
Two more quarters left to play. Let's have a look at the highlights from Q2.
And that brings us to halftime as we look to the highlights from this first half. Kim, what an impressive start of the game. Singapore taking control early. As we see on screen, the Vanders so diverse in their movements. Deep, so strong in goal shooter. We spoke a little bit just before about changes we might see. Do we think we'll see a change in that shooting end?
I actually do think we actually see Lee Pei Shan putting on the beat, so potentially coming in at goal shooter, just providing some height and a different pace for the attacking end.
And of course, Pei Shan coming back from a back injury, so important for her to get more load in her, more time at this international level as she returns from injury. PNG Peppies, they'll be looking to reduce this margin going into the second half. No doubt more exciting netball here to come at the 2025 Singlife Nations Cup. Don't go away, we'll be back very soon. Welcome back. We have just had the halftime break for the Singapore Vanders taking on the Papua New Guinea Peppies. at the Singlife Nations Cup. Singapore out to a very strong start. Kim, is this perhaps the way you expected this game to go?
I might sound a bit biased, but I think given the quality of the game that Singapore put out yesterday, I'm not surprised that the score is as such for this game. So the Singapore attack line has pretty much changed. We have Lee Pei Shan coming at goal shooter, Amandit moving to goal attack, and then we have Tote being pushed out to wing attack, and Rachel Ling coming back at centre.
And talk to me about this move from goal attack into wing attack.
I do think that it's one of the trickiest changes to be making, especially mid-game. Wing attack is such a technical position that you really do need to understand how to play make in such a small area of space. And for Kai Wei coming out of the circle now, she has to be able to quickly adapt and change her runs to a shorter, sharper game.
And a very talented netballer. I'm sure we'll see her excel through that wing attack position. Do you think an added benefit as well, being a feeder, able to know inside the mind of a shooter and how they move, does that add to their ability to get the ball into the shooters?
Yes, definitely. Kai Wei has height as a mid-court, and also being able to read her shooters play and knowing what they would actually do. She's really good at feeding the ball in at earlier moments of the game.
And Singapore looking long, finding Pei-Shan. Shooter to shooter under the post, able to convert. And a few changes here for the Peppies. So we see a contact call on court. We have Brazier off and Ali into goal shooter. Through the middle, we have Caldesec moving up the court from wing attack, and Sarah Harris replacing into that wing attack position.
Again, Rina using her good use of her long arms, just getting a tip on the ball, and the whole team really bring the ball down quickly.
And no changes to the Vanders defensive end. They have been so strong in this first half. Kim, what have you liked from the defense end for the Vanders?
I think it's been a unique play for them. All of them know exactly what they need to do, and they have really pushed their own attacker behind them.
Harris over the line, but the call comes and they progress down court quickly. Looking long, but it is a held ball. Vanders looking to transition down court quickly, as they've done all game. Such a crucial part of their game is progressing quickly, and they're able to do it both ways, from attack into defense at a turnover. No doubt.
Being attacked really with speed to burn, just passing and cutting herself onto circle edge.
Such a strong Vanders attacking lineup. Oh, great feed. Finding Pei-Shan under the post. Amandeep now moving into that traditional goal attack role, having to sweep around the front of the circle to open it up for Pei-Shan, draw the attention of the defenders. (35-16). And PNG able to increase that to 17. Under 11. Break.
Yeah, just a coach killer.
Coach killer.
The center third too early. But I'm sure the defensive unit of the Singapore Vanders will be bringing the ball back as soon as they can.
And of course, Coach Tara, someone I'm very familiar with. Was lucky to have some experience with her in Australia. And of course, she has moved on to bigger and better things here in Singapore as the national coach. Swing ball. Reset. Finds Caldesec. Quick give and go fake. Looks for the backspace. but not quite ready. And we go to a throw-in. Jamie receiving a little bit of attention there. Rena. Down court quick, great connection to Kaiwei. Rachel Ling finds Pei Shan under the post, and she's able to convert. Center pass. Strong off the line. Rachel looking long, getting some great depth on that second phase. And another shooting start for Pei Shan, continuing the fantastic shooting percentage that and beautiful work from Rachel Ling. She's been outstanding. Kim, tell me a little bit about the work that Rachel Ling has been doing, both in attack and defense.
So on attack, her drive has been really strong, really hitting circle edge for them even on the long runs. Feeds quick release, which is really helpful, especially when you have a tall defender like Rosie.
Yep.
On defense, she has been able to match her direct opponent step for step, which has been a really suffocating method of defense and very effective for the Singapore vendors.
And Amandeep with that classic goal line drive that she does so well. Kaiwei looks long, isn't able to connect. Amandeep not quite ready on that one, but they will go into their defensive setup here. We can see the wing defense, goal defense just sitting a little high on court, crowding the space, looking for an opportunity to perhaps pick off any long balls that PNG send through court. PNG breaking through well. Kaldasek finding circle edge and connecting with Harris. Unable to drop, and Jamie Lim too strong in the air. Comes up with the rebound and a strong take on the ball. And Amandeep, beautiful sweep through the front of the circle, able to convert. Just over 7. Long in, and just a little bit too high. We'll have the throw in, Rena. Looks long, great balance, and Rachel goes again. Kaiwei, quick give and go to open up the middle of the court for Amandeep. Such beautiful, quick movement. And this short, sharp style of play, Kim, is this a traditional style that the vendors have used for a while?
Yes, I think the classic Singaporean style, really quick, fast, efficient release, and pass and cut is what all the players are really good at as well.
Yes, that pass and cut, the give and go, something we've seen a lot in this game. Oh, great take from Pei Shan. Driving along the goal line, able to convert. A little bit of feedback there. That quick conversation, so important from shooters back to the feeders.
It's just a quick change for the Singapore vendors. We have Goh Wei Ping coming at wing attack, replacing Toh Kai Wei.
And looks like she's also kept the captain's band.
You could see her trying to pass it off to someone. Everyone just looking at her, telling her to wear it.
Which, for anyone watching that wasn't quite sure what was going on there, for international netball, the captain, or one of the captains, has to be identified by the captain's band for the Nations Cup. That is the white band that you can see out on court. So a little promotion then for Goh Wei Ping. And a throw in for the Vanders. Rachel Ling having a fantastic game. Again, so strong on the take. The matchup for her and Caldesac has been fantastic through the center. Looks long. Finds circle edge. Fake to open up that goal line drive. Obstruction call. Using that outside channel, just a little drop ball. And it will go the way of PNG with the throw in. Gross calling for it. So great to see a youngster wanting ball in hand, demanding the ball.
It's not often you see a young player finding their voice so early in their career, so it's really nice to watch.
And a replay call. Jordan Kiss just advancing, not liking the response there. We spoke about this last game. The umpires have done a great job of taking control of the competition early, setting a standard, very consistent, as you said, Kim. But what it's meant as well is that the players have just focused on playing netball, and what we're seeing is some really great quality netball. And 2 tactical changes, 1 from each side.
So we have Yu Shuning coming in at goal defense.
And what can we expect to see from Shuning?
Shuning is pretty much an area defender, so you're going to see her wanting to come off her own player for Hans quite a bit.
That will combine in beautifully with the defensive end.
So Rachel Ling there just matching the player step for step and going for the tee.
She is so quick. Harris, little tumble, but Singapore come up with the ball. Working to circle edge. Oh, and opening up Pei Shan. 46-18. Just under 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, the championship quarter. PNG though with the ball. Obstruction call. Bounce pass, which was clever as Arena was flying out. To have a look. Strong hold over the shot. But Hampton able to finish. Taviri back on court, into goal defense. Started the match strong. Coming deep, within range. Beautiful shot. PNG looking long, just caught Yu Shuning with her head down there. Able to pop it over the back, but unable to convert.
Well, unfortunately, an offensive contact call on Koh Ting Fang, the wing defense of the Singapore Vendors.
And PNG an opportunity to reduce this margin. neither team tiring yet as we head into this three-quarter break. Beautiful shot from Hampton. Singapore with 20 seconds to go. Pei Shan kicks it out, sets a screen, opens back up. Contact call. The reliable Almandeep with the ball. She'll take the penalty. And closes out the third quarter.
The Singapore Vandals who lead Papua New Guinea 48-21. One final quarter left to play. But first, let's look at the highlights from Q3.
And as the highlights from the third quarter roll through, Kim, how do you feel those changes from the Singapore side affected the game?
I think it's been really effective changes for them. The fresh takes coming in has continued the speed of the Singapore Vandals game. Pei Shan's holds and also rolls in the circle has given a lot of variety and a lot to think of, a lot for the PNG defenders to think about.
Absolutely, and we've talked about utilising the bench across this Nations Cup. Similarly, the changes for PNG effective? Number of changes there, so we had a few rotations through the shooting circle.
I do think Hampton came on really well. She was able to provide the drives that they needed. Unfortunately, just sometimes a bit of miscommunication on attack, just misreading of runs that has let the PNG attack down.
And coming up, of course, against such a strong defensive unit, they'll be back just after this break. As we welcome both teams to the court, we start this fourth quarter with a long pass into the circle. PNG able to get a conversion there. Singapore.
Couple more changes for the Singapore Vandals. We have Misha coming in at goalkeeper, Goh Wei Ping moving to goal attack, and Tani Jie moving in at wing attack.
Showing the depth in the Singapore Vandals. Head coach Tara Steele not afraid to make changes, of course supported by her assistant coach Dewi, a very experienced coach in her own right. Another long ball, PNG looking to be efficient with their score. And of course Jenny Brazel, the assistant coach at the Sunshine Coast Lightning, is here supporting the Vandals this week, but also running some coaching workshops for local coaches. We also have Steph Fretwell, former Australian Diamonds player, running some clinics for local players, and umpire Tara Ward will be running some umpire clinics. So we don't just have all this fantastic action at the games, there's also lots of development opportunities. Kim, how important is it to have those development opportunities alongside the Nations Cup?
Hey, look, honestly, to have these players and these sort of experts coming into Singapore, it gives the local community a different perspective and just something different to think about. Because sometimes if we're just too stuck in the Singaporean style, we do tend to lose out against bigger bodies. I would love to be part of Steph Fretwell's clinic.
Likewise, and she was down here at the courts earlier, likely still here, soaking up all the action. Oh, beautiful idea, didn't come off this time. Go Wei Ping finding that goal line drive. But the ball is with PNG as they are streaming down court. Quick 1-2, turns. Long shot, but we're able to collect the rebounds. Ali with the ball has moved out to the goal attack position. Contact call. Singapore looking to find Pei-Shan under the post. They will get the throw in. Kick out. Bounce pass. Go Wei Ping, long shot. Able to sink that as we look to the bench. PNG, big fake. Oh, Misha, dubbed last year's Singapore surprise by the media. Immediate impact into this fourth quarter. Jordan Kiss just setting the penalty. Oh, very well done. Able to collect the ball there, and a turnover for PNG. Unfortunately, just through the hands, and the Vanders will punish that mistake. Opportunity here. Shooter to shooter. Rosu doing a lot of work. And another goal on the board. (52-24), just over 10. Kim, what can we see from Go Wei Ping entering into this goal attack role? What's something that she's going to bring to the Vanders team?
Wei Ping plays a different style from both Amandip and Kai Wei, who's a lot faster and enters the circle a lot earlier. She actually plays with Lee Pei-Shan in the local league as they're from the same club. So I think we'll see a lot more patience in the way that they play the ball around before opening Pei-Shan up.
And PNG. We have Hampton back in goal shooter. Big take outside the circle, combining well with Ali. Within range. We'll take the penalty in the goal third and look long. Pei-Shan from range. Showing she is just as comfortable out long, and she is under the post. Ali. Harris connects with Kautasek. Now, Harris has been a standout for me in game 2. Very strong mid-court for PNG. Plenty of options for their coach. Lua Rickies, what a luxury to have. Pei-Shan, mid-range. Beautiful shooting action. Opts to go back up. Steps on, looks to the give and go. A little bit off balance. Harris. Oh, and beautiful work from Rachel Ling. So consistent this game. Has been a pleasure to watch.
She's been able to balance both her speed as well as composure on the pass off.
Rosu has had an outstanding game, outstanding tournament. Able to win the ball for her side. Some smooth transition work. Looks to go over the back. Shooter to shooter pass. Hampton able to finish. Some local netball fans. Long down court. Squaring up through the middle. We'll take it back for the penalty. Both shooters getting set in the circle. Harris looks long, unfortunately a little misconnection there, but the Vanders are off and running. Just taking a minute to reset. Smart work, beautiful drive. Balance. The roll from Pei-Shen. And conversion there for Singapore. Now for Singapore, oh, beautiful look in. Misha just caught out and PNG able to convert as we see another change coming.
So a quick swap around of the players outside on the defensive unit. We have Jamie Lim coming in at goal defense. We have Yu Shuning moving to wing defense and Ko Ting Fang pushed up to center.
So a few different opportunities we can see for the Singapore side. Jamie Ling, so great in the first half. Yu Shuning adds a lot of height into that wing defense role. And again, we can see them sitting high on transition. But the pressure up front is enough. Oh, and well read by Taviri. Able to pick up that cross-court ball. Transition looking long. Oh, Jamie Lim. Absolutely beautifully read and able to keep the ball in play. Give and go, which has worked so beautifully for them all game. Able to get them to circle edge. Go Wei Ping just looking around, wants a better option, but within range. And another one for Singapore. We are under 5 minutes to go in this final term. Long cross court, able to collect under enormous pressure from Misha. Resetting the penalty. Jamie Lim just doing a lot of work to keep the shooters separated. Kim, talk to me a little bit about what you're seeing from this defensive unit.
I think they're really using their height really well, putting themselves at the front of the shooter and contesting for the high balls, which has worked well for them. But at the same time, because Misha tends to go out hunting quite a bit, she's leaving the post quite exposed.
An incredible defensive unit. Singapore equally as strong in attack. PNG though, they'll look to exploit this turnover. All players just moving away from the ball at the moment, but patience to reset to their defenders and they're able to open up in the circle. And they'll keep possession with the next center pass. Beautifully read. Jamie Lim. Front positioning. We've seen a few attacking combinations. Kim, talk to me about what we're seeing in this one.
So with Ko Ting Fang moving up to center, where she typically plays a wing defense role, I think she's brought a lot of control into the game. It's not as fast as we're used to, but then she's opening up the space really nicely in the pockets.
So much diversity in this Singapore side. Litherland strong in wing defense for PNG. Driving the ball down court. Harris, quick release. Kaldasek running lots of minutes these first two games. Well balanced by Ali. Able to convert under 2 minutes. Quick play here. Oh, just sneaking it through the hands of the defenders. Offside, and we'll see a free pass. Pass only in the circle. Swing under shooter-to-shooter pass to set themselves up right under the post. Strong defensive presence from Singapore as we see a wall dropping into a diamond. And creating exactly what we want to see in that offline style of defense. So Kim, box and diamond defense, something you're familiar with?
Yep, and I think with the box defense, it's really about isolating the ball carrier. Slightly different from what the Singapore vendors were doing with the diamond defense, with always someone at the point having hands over and forcing the ball wide, which was what allowed Misha to come in for the intercept.
So impressive from this group. Important to have multiple strategies that you can implement throughout the week, depending on the individual player matchups as well as the unique styles for each team. PNG under the post. 20 seconds to go. And it's been a masterclass from Singapore. Although I would say the margin, it probably doesn't feel so far out on court. PNG having a strong game, but on that goal, that will take us to the end of the quarter.
Singapore Vendors.
And Singapore 2 from 2, off to a great start to this Nations Cup. Don't go away just yet as we go to the highlights from the fourth quarter. After this, we will have a representative from both Singapore and PNG for a post-match interview. They'll also sign the game ball. It's been a little bit of a favourite after each match, with one lucky local able to get a signed game ball. All right, Kim, you know what question's coming? The unofficial commentator's MVP, something we've created ourselves. It has no standing in the competition, but who has impressed you from the game?
Papua New Guinea, Harris. Her speed and her change of direction has brought a lot of dynamic play to the attack end. I think she's really impressed us throughout the game. For Singapore side, honestly, it's Rachel Ling. Her consistency across the quarters, still keeping her punch and composure on the feet, has been impressive at such a young age.
So impressive, and equally good in attack and defense. Exactly what you want from your center. So impressive, and the fitness across the game. As we wrap up our highlights, our representatives are making their way over to our wonderful Nations Cup MC. We'll hear from them now.
All right, Zal Raushan courtside with Chloe Litherland. Chloe, that was a tough contest out there.
Yeah, it definitely was tough. We knew that Singapore and their amazing fans were going to bring it tonight, and they certainly did. They were fast and physical, and definitely showed us that standard that we want to get to and play as well.
You talked about the Singapore Vandals being well supported. On the court, how difficult is it when your opponent's every touch is cheered on like that?
I actually personally love it. Like, I love how big netball is over here. And even though they're obviously cheering for their team, I just love the spirit. And I think it brings a lot of energy, and it's amazing to see how big netball is here and to be a part of it too. So while sometimes it's a little bit daunting, it's actually pretty amazing, a good experience.
Fantastic. That's 2 matches now for Papua New Guinea. You take on Isle of Man tomorrow. What's the plan? What have you learned from day 1 and day 2 to take into day 3?
I think for us it's about consistency. We have some really great patches, and you know, we know we can do these things, but it's probably about staying in the game, staying focused, and everyone just doing their role and trusting each other a little bit. But certainly lots of positives, but you know, coming up against such quality opposition helps us know where we need to build to.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Chloe. I just need you to sign the match ball for me. Thank you so much. And sign that, Canberra. And then it's recovery time. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Hello. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you. Simple flow. Same flow. I'll ask you a question, maybe a bit more. And then sign the camera. Zial Raushan alongside Ko Ting Fang, co-captain of the Singapore Vandals. Great to be here with you. Great result. You must be happy.
Yes, I think we're quite happy with how the game went today. Compared to yesterday, I think we were a lot more disciplined with ball in hand and also in our defense. So we really cleaned up the extra 1%ers that we talked about from yesterday's game.
Talk to me about what went on from yesterday's game to today's game, because clearly the coach and the players have worked on something. How difficult was the past 24 hours in terms of getting it right?
I think when we went back, we really took to the video analysis to really find out, you know, where are the passes where we could have provided a clearer option to each other, and also to be more patient with the ball as well, and to, you know, use the short, sharp movements that we are known for and really clean up on that part.
And how important is it for the Singapore Vandals? We know you're a good team, we know you're playing at home, but to gain confidence, to learn day on day, to grow as the tournament goes?
I think it's always a pleasure to play on home ground and to have the supporters behind us. Of course, you know, as we go into the season, we are always building game on game and trying to do better each day.
Speaking of building game on game, it's a big one tomorrow, the repeat of last year's final up against Kenya, and they've looked very good. How much work is going to go, not just recovery, but tactics over the next 24 hours?
Of course, I think we'll relook the last time we played them, which was actually earlier this year in the UAE Nations Cup. We'll go back to that footage, take away the things that we did well in that game, and then hopefully replicate it tomorrow on the court.
Final question from me. We know the support here has been amazing. Every time the girls touch the ball, do anything of sort, there's so much noise. There are people watching at home wondering why they should come down to support the girls, because it's a big one tomorrow. Talk to them, tell them to come support you.
Okay, I think there's nothing better than watching it live. You know, when you come down, you get the atmosphere, you get to win a ball from us as well.
Exactly, you get to win some merchandise, and I'm going to get you to sign the match ball for me, Ting Fang. Fantastic, and then you need to sign that camera before the ball's coming. Come on, make some noise before we send that ball over. Who wants the match ball from Ko Ting Fang? You choose, Captain, you choose. Sorry, Captain's choice. Here we go. Thank you so much. Enjoy the match ball. I hope you enjoyed day 2 of the Singlife Nations Cup. We're only just getting started. 3 more matches to play tomorrow. Here's a recap of what went down on match day 2. Singapore A beating Isle of Man by 39-38. Kenya with a 62-47 victory over Malaysia. And then Papua New Guinea losing to the Singapore Vandals 61-32. 6 games done and dusted. 3 more coming up on match day 3.
And of course, if you can't make it in person, we'll be here on the live stream. 3 more games for you coming your way. 3 p.m., 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. we will have Malaysia versus Singapore A. Isle of Man taking on Papua New Guinea. And bring it home, Kenya will take on Singapore. We'll see you here tomorrow at the Nations Cup.